Did you know that there are over 70 nursing roles that you can apply for here in the UK?
Sorry ass DJ.
Want to improve your ASCII communication skills, practice against the clock and have fun doing it? Then get Let's Talk ASCII, the brand new card game from IELTS Medical.
Hi, my name is Jabel, and I would just like to say that coming here to the course really helps me gain confidence to take my exam, especially practicing with the equipment and materials. It feels like I'm at the ASCII Center taking my exam.
This video today, we will try to list them all for you. So let's go. A&E, ward nurse, anesthetic nurse, breast care nurse, cancer nurse, cardiac nurse, cardiology nurse, chemotherapy nurse, a clinic nurse, community nurse. If you want to know more about community nursing, then check this out and this out, and the links would be down below. Other nursing roles would be COPD, cosmetic, ITU, HDU, CCU, daycare nurse, diabetes nurse, and dialysis nurse. And if you want to know more about dialysis nurse, check this out. And again, the link will be down below. You can also apply to become a district nurse, an endoscopy nurse, a fertility nurse, hematology nurse, IV nurse, IVF nurse, laser nurse, locum nurse, neonatal nurse, neuro nurse, or even work in the NICU. For nursing roles, you could be a nurse assessor, nurse practitioner, nurse prescriber, an occupational health nurse, oncology nurse, ophthalmic nurse, orthopedic nurse, OPD nurse, or work as a PACU nurse or recovery nurse. Become a palliative nurse, a scrub nurse, a prison nurse, sister or charge nurse, even a renal nurse, or do research as a research nurse. Respiratory nurse, a school nurse, a sexual health nurse, a substance abuse nurse. You can also be a nurse manager or a nurse matron, or you could become the director of nursing of your own trust. You can also be a urology nurse, a trauma nurse, a surgical first assist nurse or an SFA, or a surgical care practitioner, which is an SEP. And you can check this out. You can also become a bronchoscopy nurse, a robotic nurse, discharge coordinator, a rehab nurse, a patient flow coordinator or lead nurse, digital medicine nurse, and a practice development nurse. Even though that you might be an adult registered nurse, you could also register to become a mental health nurse. Once you qualify to become a mental health nurse, you could be, of course, a mental health nurse, a clinical psychiatry nurse or CPN. You can also become a learning disability nurse, and you could be a community mental health nurse. And if you want to know more about that, check this out. You can also be qualified to become a children's nurse. Basically, there are many roles that mirror the adult nursing into children's nursing, and there could be more nursing roles available if you become registered as a children's nurse. Then there are nursing roles that is outside of the NHS. One of the most common would be to become a care home nurse or a residential home nurse. There's also complex care nursing. And if you want to know more about complex care nursing, click on the link down below. There are also non-conventional roles for nursing, such as you could be a nurse for the armed forces of the United Kingdom. You could be a nurse for the pharmaceutical industry, and you could also be a nurse for the insurance industry. As you can see, there are many nursing roles here in the UK, and through the years, we have presented many of them to you. Now, if you feel that we have missed any nursing roles, do let us know. Or if you want to introduce yourself so that we could interview you, then by all means, get in touch with us. Again, this is Manong George of FilipinoUKNurse.com.
Always remember, Manong knows.
Manong knows best, put your worries to rest when staying in the